Okay, so what I have here is EB Stone Organic Cactus Mix. And what I am doing is I'm going to start my cuttings of I cannot pronounce it, but it's Epiphyllum flowers, and it's cactus. So I was given these, and the person that gave me these said that these are orange and yellow, which I don't have orange and yellow, but she did not label them, so I don't know which one is orange. I don't know which one is yellow. It was very dry when I got it, and it looks very like wilted. So what I did is I soaked them overnight. I think I soaked it for I think overnight, or maybe 2 nights in water to kind of waken it up a little bit. But from what I understand is that from one cutting you can actually start multiple plants. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna divide these cutting up, and I'm gonna, since I don't know which one is orange, which one is yellow, I just have to wait for it to give me flowers. And by cutting it up and making it multiple cuttings, hopefully that 1 or 2 will survive, because I've never grown these before. Supposedly I was told that they are easy to grow, but because I never had experience with them, I honestly don't know. I'm just gonna go and do what I can to keep them alive. And as you can see, they're yellow, like they're not very healthy, and they're very wilted. They're not very healthy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all of it in one container here, and going to use the cactus mix, and I'm also going to use the root system that I have to help them germinate roots for me. So let me see here. So these it's called take roots. So as I mentioned before, I have no idea how to grow these, and supposedly you can root these by using the cuttings, but honestly I don't know if it's gonna live. However, it is a cactus, so I'm using cactus soil, and since I don't know which color is which, I'm going to go ahead and plant them, and then hopefully if they take root and flower, then I'll figure out which one is which, and we'll be excited to see the colors. So what I'm doing here is, because I'm rooting them, I'm trying to squeeze as much plant in one pot as possible, because not every cutting is going to take root for you. And if you're gonna waste water in watering them in the first place, you want it to have, like, let's say if you're seeding, if you're gonna use this pot for seeding, if I was use this pot for seeding, I'll probably put like 4 seeds in here, so that way if 1 seed, 2 seed doesn't take, I still got 2 plants. So that's essentially how my thoughts on that. But I sure hope that these are easy to grow and that they'll take root, so that way I have some cuttings to share with the group. And the person that gave me the cuttings, she said that the yellow flower, it's very hard to grow, and she herself has problem with growing it, so I don't know. I don't know how successful I will be, but if you don't try, you wouldn't know. You don't try, you wouldn't know. So I like to try everything. So what I did is I soak the root in water, and then I soak the entire cutting into these rooting system here. Take roots, and I stuck it into the cactus soil here. And I'm gonna try to squeeze 3 of them in one pot because I'm limited in soil, I'm limited in water, I'm limited in space. And if one dies, the other one live. You can celebrate. Okay, so now like my mom asked me if she could have some cutting, but I'm afraid to send them to her because I don't want the cutting to die. I mean, if I'm gonna send somebody cuttings, I want to make sure that the cuttings take roots, because number 1, getting the cutting is not easy. Number 2, making it stays alive, it's also hard, right? Like, I mean, I get these cutting for free, but I actually exchange the cutting for my other plant, so technically it's not free. Yeah, sometimes people say it's free. Chances are it's really not free, because I had to go to this lady's house twice, and then I have to trade her some of my plants. And what I gave her is actually better looking, because all mines are, I know that all mines will live. I have no idea if these are gonna live for me. So, but in life we all take chances and move forward from there. So I think I can only fit 2. Well, actually I lied. I can fit 3. And look how yellow this cutting is. It's like almost dead. Sometimes I feel like my husband think I'm crazy because, like, I give people like nice cutting. I know that they're gonna live and survive, and then what I got back is like, oh my god, you think that's gonna live for you? You think it might die? Or you think you might be wasting your time? I was like, whatever, you know. I just had to pray and hope it lives. So yeah, I am making these hopefully live. So y'all pray for me. Pray that these cutting lives and doesn't die, so that way we have plants to share. And then I have some people, they're like, how do you have time to take care of all of this? You're working, you have a family, I'm doing it. So I'm sure when it's you make it work. I'm sure we all make things work when it doesn't seem like it's working. Right? Like sometimes you just have to sit back and thank the Lord, thank God that you're still alive. Sometimes it could be very sucky that you have to go through certain things in life and you're like, oh my God, why Lord, why me? But hey, you're not dead. So you're still alive, your family's still healthy. So don't take things for granted and try to live a happy life no matter what, right? I will be so excited for all of these plants to grow. I really will be so excited. But I have no idea if it's gonna live or not. So I can only hope. And this is another reason why, like, I'm afraid to mail out or ship out cuttings that doesn't take roots, because if you don't have the right soil that the plant like, the plant may not live, and everything will just go to waste. So I like to, when it's expensive, right, to mail things out, and it's expensive nowadays in general to go, you know, pick up stuff from other people's house, to drive to their location to get them their plants and take their cuttings or whatever. So everything's adds up, and if you don't know what you're doing, then just gonna be wasting your time, your effort, your gas, and you're not gonna be happy. So that's another reason why I told my mom she has to wait. I have to be patient so this cuttings will take roots and I will be all happy as a clam. Happy as a clam. Okay, so this looks like it's good. It looks like I buried it too deep, but I think it should be okay because majority of this soil is perlite. It has perlites in it, so it will take play. If you're a gardener, please get yourself one of this. No matter what you do, this will actually help you propagate a lot of plants. And so because this has a hole, I am going to stuff it in another bag. It is. And make sure you keep your plants water. That's the most important thing. Get them water. Oh, darn. Run out of water. All right. If you have any question, feel free to give me a call. Message me. Make a comment, good or bad. I'm here for you. And we can talk about plants or life. Because you never know, one of these days I might move next to you and be your neighbor, right? So take care out there. Stay safe. Bye.